2023 general elections. The address, which took place at the Curtain House, focused on national security, economic, health, and foreign policy. Tinubu also used the forum to clear the air on some issues relating to his presidential vision.
The challenges which have manifested themselves with regard to our national and regional development and security trajectories are very well known to all of us here. Radical extremist violence, terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, human trafficking, trafficking in weapons, trafficking in drugs, climate change, resource-driven conflicts, etc., etc. Mostly manifesting initially in a national problem. These challenges evolved over time into transborder and multinational challenges. As a people, we are still counting the cost of challenges which different and armed criminal groups are posing to Nigeria and regional development. We know thousands of lives have been lost and continue to be wasted. We know that various infrastructure assets built at a huge cost have been destroyed in deliberate act of reckless vandalism. We see the thousands of people who have been internally displaced at home or forced into refugee camps abroad. With farming activities disrupted, we have seen shortages of food items and food price inflation that are further undermining human security. I can go on and on.
That was APC presidential candidate Ahmed Bola Tinubu while addressing the British Royal Institute of International Affairs on the 2023 general elections. Meanwhile, People's Democratic Party (PDP) candidate Atiku Abubakar also held his campaign in Nigeria's commercial capital, Lagos State. The event, which was held at the Tafawa Balewa Square, Onikan, witnessed a large turnout of supporters from across the state.
If you elect me as the president, I said and I promise, by the grace of God, I am going to set aside $10 billion so that we can empower our young men and women in small, medium enterprises. People were asking me, where am I going to get 10 billion? If I privatize Port Harcourt refinery, Wari refinery, Kaduna refinery, I'm going to get the money. So, let me also promise you, if you elect a PDP government, we are going to restructure this country. What do we mean by restructuring? We will give your states and local government more powers and resources.
Lagos State is the second state in the southwest where Abubakar will be holding his campaign ahead of the 2023 general elections. Away from that, President Muhammadu Buhari has tasked the armed forces, especially the army, to remain apolitical and continue to work within the bounds of the Constitution. Buhari, who spoke in Sokoto, where he declared the Chief of Army Staff's Annual Conference 2022 opened, also urged the army to continue to improve its human rights obligations during operations in line with global best practices. According to a statement by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, Buhari also pledged that the modernization drive of the Nigerian armed forces will be vigorously sustained, including the fast track of the activation of the Nigerian Army Aviation. On the 2023 polls, the president noted that it is imperative that the army and the armed forces in general support the civil authority by providing a peaceful environment to ensure successful conduct. He expressed delight that the Chief of Army Staff has already issued and reviewed rules of engagement and code of conduct to guide personnel during the general elections. Members of the All Progressives Congress APC in Ijebu North local government area of Ogun State have expressed their delight for the present administration having kept faith with its policy of all-inclusiveness in the distribution of dividends of democracy to people of the state. The party members noted that they are enjoying more dividends of governance than in the past, saying the Secretary to the State Government, Tokunbo Talabi, has been their good ambassador in the Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration. Speaking at the meeting of party members and executives of Ijebu North local government held at Oru Ijebu Town Hall, the trio of Kasali Abolore, Adekunle Adeniyi, and Mrs. Damilare Adekoya affirmed that the Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration has created more wealth for the people with the support of the SSG, and they are proud of him because he is representing them well. Earlier at the meeting, Ogun SSG Tokunbo Talabi had announced that the governor has approved cash gifts for every member as Christmas package, while he also complimented it with huge cash donations, saying the governor remained committed to the people's welfare, especially when they remain faithful to the party. Talabi said the meeting was convened to interface with the people of his locality to educate them on the opportunities made available to them by the government and to air their views on the expectations from government. The SSG charged the party chieftains and executives to mobilize members of the party who are yet to collect their PVCs to visit the INEC office from Tuesday as the commission begins another round of distribution of permanent voter cards. The Igbo community in Ogun State has given Governor Dapo Abiodun its support for a second term in office. The community unanimously endorsed the governor during the end of the year party and empowerment program put together by Honorable Monday Chukwuje, the Special Assistant to the Ogun State Governor on Inter-Ethnic Affairs. The event was held at Ifo, Ogun State.
Ndokwa Progressive Union is a subsection of Eze Indigo community in Ogun State and are gathered for their end of the year get-together. Year 2022 edition became special as one of their sons, Honorable Monday Chukwuji, the Special Assistant to the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, on Inter-Ethnic Affairs, deemed it fit to empower his people his own way. Chairman, Ifo Local Government Area of Ogun State, Mrs. Kikelo Modelano, led other dignitaries to the event.
We have to thank you people too, the whole of Ndokwa Progressive Union. You have always been supporting us. You have been supporting APC. I know that. And I want to plead with you to please continue supporting us.
Many people were empowered with generating sets, while others smiled home with cash empowerment. And at the end of the empowerment, they unanimously speak with one voice to endorse the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, for a second-time bid.
I've already endorsed him by my personal strength, but now, through the SA, the whole Igbos are endorsing him.
I have that particular passion for Dapo Abiodun because there are many things he has done that nobody has ever done. One is this, there's so many roads. You know, we Igbos, we like development. Many roads, more especially that road from Abara to Ato.
So we feel recognized as a subsection of Oranese Ndigbo in Ogun State. We are going to support APC government in Ogun State as we used to do.
Honorable Monday Chukwuji thereafter assured his people of more while appreciating them for their support.
We are doing end of year party, so I used the opportunity to empower my people because of 2023 election, because a lot of them are complaining, say they have never heard anything from the state government. I told them I will surprise them today, so that is why I'm doing empowerment for them today.
Special dance steps by all members of Ndokwa Progressive Union, Ogun State, wrapped up the end of the year party.
In the light of recent agitations by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has said the federal government is planning to review the university autonomy laws. This comes weeks after ASU called off an 8-month strike, which saw its members demanding improved welfare, revitalization of public universities, and academic autonomy, among others. Osinbajo was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, at an event organized by the National Universities Commission, NUC, in Abuja to mark the 60th anniversary of NUC and launch of the Core Curriculum Minimum Academic Standards, CMAS. The Vice President stated that one of the major issues bedeviling university education in Nigeria was the incessant strike actions by various unions in public universities. According to him, the university system has cumulatively lost over 50 more from 1999 to date as a result of strike by ASU. After years of abandonment by past government, Prince Abeokuta's administration has taken up the completion of the Mowe Ofada road project in the Obafemi Owode local government area. Special advisor to the governor on works and infrastructure, Engineer Babatunde Adesina, while speaking on the project, said the government was responding to requests from Ofada Ward, which is one of the largest wards in the state. On the site, a number of residents of Moore showed appreciation to the government for including the area in developmental projects. Fowora Adesanwo has the details.
Mowe Ofada, like Arepo, is in Ofada ward of Obafemi Owode local government area, one of the largest wards in Ogun State.
The governor, Prince Abeokuta, being a responsive governor, being a listening governor, has now responded to the plea of our people, and we went for the road. The construction has started in earnest, and you can see that now we are moving at quite fast pace.
The world is attracting more dividends of democracy, and the people are appreciative. But like Oliver Twist, they still want more.
So we need government attention on a serious level here. Let them come down here and do something better, especially on the road. After all, the community, we are ready to support the government. We are not crying for water. Nearly everybody has a well or borehole in their houses. The major problem confronting people and affecting people's life is road and light. The moment the two can be tackled, oh my God, things will be better. And we will love to support Abeokuta Dapo. If he can, look at our side.
Ní ayé Amosun ni wọ́n ti ṣe ojú ọ̀nà yìí fún wa. Láti ìgbà yẹn wọ́n bá wa dáwọ́ lé títí, but a ti rọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n náà báyìí sìn kí wọ́n jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run kí wọ́n bá wa ṣe. Torí pé kí ni iṣẹ́ rójú ọ̀nà yìí ní gbogbo ọwọ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nà yìí. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Pé á dìbò wa fún ọ, ṣùgbọ́n ṣé tí wọ́n ṣe kí wọ́n bá ṣe àṣeyọrí lórí rẹ̀. Kí inú àtirú àtẹrù kínú wọn lè bá dùn, àtẹrù àtọmọ tí ń bẹ ní Mowe Bafo kínú wọn dùn.
After years of abandonment of the Mowe Ofada road project, Ogun State government, under the leadership of Prince Dapo Abiodun, has commenced the asphalt laying of Mowe Ofada road. The residents of the area are appreciative of the government's efforts.
Governor wa Prince Dapo Abiodun ni pé kan ṣe wá láàánú kan bá wa parí méjèèjì torí tó bá di táìmù òjò àwọn sáìdì bí kan wà lọ́nà fara mẹ́rin tó yẹ pé mọ́tò ní lè kọjá lọ tó yẹ pé àwọn márùn àbí ọ̀kadà máa gbérò wá láti mọ̀wé wọ́n á drop àwọn èèyàn síbẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn á ṣe fẹsẹ̀ cross àwọn míì àtún á gbé wọn kọjá bọ́ọ̀rù sọ́fànẹ́sì yẹn àfẹ́ sọ́fà nǹkan yẹn mọ́ lógùn state.
But amendment could still be done if the government can look into the drainage right from the road here of Father Owode Road down to the express. So the water will be flowing very easily.
Engineer Akim Babatunde Adeshino, who was a one-time chairman of the local government and now the special advisor to the governor on works and infrastructure, called for the understanding of the people.
It's part of the new reconstruction. The entire length of the drainage will be cleaned. The canal will be desilted. So I can assure you that the next rainy season it won't be flooded by the grace of God.
Ogun State has now become a huge construction site under Prince Dakwa Abiodun's watch, as dividends of democracy have not excluded any part of the 20 local government areas of Ogun State. Adefowora Adesanwo, Ogtv News.
Still ahead in the news, 8 months after attack, Nigeria Railway Corporation resumes Kaduna-Abuja train transportation. Join us after this time out